Alright, welcome back to another video. Um, so this video is gonna be a bit different from every other video on Flyout so far. So this video is kind of like a showcase of all these planes that I've made off camera. So you're gonna see, well, most of them, not the bad ones. First up, this plane is one of my more recent ones. This is based off of a plane in a game called like VR Chat. It's like it's a whole different thing, but a game inside of that game is called like Test Pilots. So this is a plane inside of that game. You're gonna be able to see a comparison. I'm just gonna get right into it. So as the game loads, to fly, you will see that the plane is kind of odd. The game that it's based off of, Test Pilots, is not made for realism. It's just a plane fighting game. So you can see here, I think I did put I put 4 engines in here. I kind of snuck 2 inside of where the intakes are, so you don't actually see them. So first up we have this type of wing. This is a reverse swept wing, which is a very odd style. But these parts are actually the flaps, so these come in whenever you lower the flaps. So I've actually just put wing pieces on a joint that will make it spin whenever the flaps move. Then I have lights on the rudder and on the wing. So this is like actually how it is in the game. Gears and elevator. So you're gonna see the inside. It's pretty nice. This is also based off of the cockpit in the game. And I also did the passenger seats, the second person seat. So you can see kind of their interior. You can kind of see the keypad and everything. So yeah, I'm just gonna fly this and you're gonna be able to see its full power. This plane also uses canards and elevons. So that's a quick, nice feature about it. So we're gonna take off right here, and these engines are not thrust vector. So I can gotta put that back on. So I can lower the flaps, and they'll move the center of lift backwards instead of keeping it forwards. I put a gun on here, and yes, there is, what do you call it? The name, weapons bay, that's what it's called. This is also based off of the game. The weapons bay is actually in this position between the wings, and just kind of in that exact area. So I did put the same amount of armament, 6, I don't know the name, IR missiles, so infrared. So there's 6 of them inside of the weapons bay, and basically that's what this plane is. And then it has the gun. So this is like the most basic dogfighting plane in the game. Oh, this is also one of the features. I have this on a few of my planes, not on every one of them. And this is an air brake. Yeah. So it basically makes a whole bunch of drag. I think this is how they work, where they make drag, and basically that allows it to slow down. And now we're stopped. That's pilot error, not the creator's error. Even though I am the pilot. And also something that's interesting about this plane is how there are like these rudders, but they're not actually controlling the yaw, and they're under the elevons. So that's also something that I thought was interesting when I was building the plane. Because I've played Test Pilots for a long time, and I've never noticed that there was a rudder there. So yeah, I'm gonna return to hangar, and we could go on to the next plane after the little scene that you're gonna see. Next up is this little bomber plane that I've kind of made. I made it so it could be like a nuclear, very far away bomber, like a very long range bomber. It goes very fast and has enough fuel that it could go very far. And it's not the best plane really ever, so it's really not good. I feel like this plane would be kind of ending up like the XB-70 or like some other canceled planes where it was used, but then it kind of got canceled because the purpose of it wasn't really the best. Like, we found out, like with the XB-70, they found out that the Soviets did have surface air-to-air missiles that could go that high, so yeah. So this plane, I kind of based, you could see that the engines are on the wings. I very, very loosely based it off of the SR-71, and also very loosely based it off of the B-21, B-2. All of those stealth jets, you know? So we have our lights, little laser strips, kind of. And we can see this plane is already at Mach 1. So here you could see it kind of did an interior with buttons and everything. And you, I don't know if you could hear this because I have my audio lower. Yeah, in the passenger seat, in the pilot seat, it is very loud because of all the two massive engines that are right next to you. And these engines are 2 diameters in diameter. I mean, wow, that was a fail of my words. 2 meters in diameter. So yeah, that's kind of this plane. It can go very far, and you see these lights at the bottom, pretty cool. They start lighting up, so the people that you're making disappear with your nuclear bomb end of the world scenario know that they're about to get evaporated, disintegrated, if you will. So that's this very, very long range bomber, and this can go very high. You can already see this is going Mach 2, 2.5 in fact. So yeah, this plane's very fast and goes very high and can go pretty far. And the only reason it can go so far is not because it has lots of fuel. It's because of how fast it is. There's a cool feature about this game where you could see how far you've gotten since you've taken off. And it's already gotten 61 kilometers in 2 minutes. So on to the next plane. Alright, this plane is a stealth jet, as you can see right here, in the top left corner. This is based off of the F-22, so it has thrust vectoring, and it has single pilot, and interior. So we're about to get right into this. It has pretty cool, like, triangle camo. This plane also has an internal weapons bay. So that means that it's more stealthy than if the weapons were wing mounted. I don't know why. I just haven't set like the joints that. Oh, okay. Crazy. Already having a stall. Most of these earlier planes. This is one of my more earlier planes. Yeah, it's not very good at taking off. This also has like the issue that I've made where like the default value on the joints makes it so that the weapons bay is open in the beginning. So we can close that up. There we go. Alright, now we can take off. So we can see inside of the interior we have a compass, our landing gear lever. Oh, alright, it's fine. We don't need the runway. Yeah, just unpaved ground is perfectly fine. And we've taken off. Alright. So we have hydraulic pressure. I think that's the tactile indicator. We have the speaker for communication, the little altitude indicator, and the AOA indicator. So let's just get right into it. We have a gun And then we have a whole bunch of missiles. So let's just get right into it. We can see that oh, what did I do? I closed it as I was opening it? What did I do? Controls, open up. There you go. Alright, we have air-to-ground missiles, if we're ever killing tanks. A whole bunch of IR missiles. And there's only 2 of each. But then you also have your gun. So, if you ever need to kill someone the old-fashioned way, you can do that too. And then we also, I don't think I showed this on the previous planes, but this plane also has flares. So yeah, that's pretty cool of it to have that. And we could also do crazy mess ups, where if we want to just stop, we can do that. Yay. And I've worked on this plane, I think, the most out of any other plane. I call this the F-34. I think it should be instead called the FA-34, because it's a fighter and attacker, because you can see we have a whole bunch of IR missiles and a drop tank, and you'll see. This plane is very insane. So, as it loads, you're going to see this plane is, you can see kind of as it's paused, it's very heavy. It looks very heavy, that's because it is. I don't remember the exact weight, but I think this is like 30 meters long, 31 meters long. And you can see this plane's already a beast. So first up, let's just talk about all its crazy things. So, one, I don't know why fighter jets don't have hard planes on the top of the wings. I mean, I bet there's a very understandable reason, probably like it'll crash and like it'll break the rudders. But on this plane, the rudders aren't like that, so I just thought, why not? And I put them on top. So we have 2 drop tanks on either side. So let's make sure these fit the sides. We have 2 ramjets and 2 turbine engines. We have a gun. And I made this, so the game, I went into like the files of the plane and I changed it. So this is actually like a 50 caliber machine gun, not a 32, which the game's maxes. We have a rocket pod, and this is my first time ever doing like a mouth. Then we have this in cockpit, pretty crazy, has lots of gauges and a whole bunch of other things. So let's just get right into it. We also have the RAF logo and the US logo. Not logo. I don't know exactly what the little symbols are called, but I have it on me. So I just chose to have it on there. So you can see the rudders on this is it's right in between the elevator and the engines. Here are the ramjets, and they've just activated. And we have our lights. So you're gonna see, look at our speed right now. I have it in knots. You can see when we use the engine, the gun, it kind of just slows down the plane for a bit. Let's turn off afterburners, lower it enough so afterburners are not on. And the drop tanks are made so like you can drop them. So if you don't know what a drop tank is, it's basically fuel tanks. You know how on rockets, the reason that they have it in multiple segments is so that whenever you run out of fuel on one segment, the weight of the engines and the fuselage is not carrying you down. So that's the purpose of the drop tanks. Kind of like on a rocket. You don't need that fuel anymore, so you could just drop it and it won't take up space, won't make drag, none of that. Then we have lights. I don't know what these static lights are for. They just can look kind of cool. And then I added flares. So now I'm going to use the gun, and it just slows it down by like 10 knots. So we could just spawn a few guys in. How about like a Sam? And you can see, just this plane's going to handle it so easily. look, I just spawned in a target drone in the way, and we could just catch up to it. Let me drop the drop tanks now. Bombs away, except they're not bombs. Also, this plane is extremely stable, even though it has no fly-by-wire. I think I explained that in the Avro Aero video, but the fly-by-wire is the machine, the computer inside of the plane to like handle all the electronics. And we should see the explosion. Nice. There goes the drone. Alright, now there's a surface to air missile that's attacking us. So I think we could use missiles to blow up the enemy missile. Oh, use flares. That would not be good if it actually hit a main component. I don't know where that hit, but luckily it did not hit a dangerous enough part, more important part. The issue is that I've had a lot of times with this plane is that the elevator, the elevator keeps like breaking off because it's only connected by the rudders. Well, it only breaks off whenever it gets shot, but it still breaks off. So we could use our AGM now, and we could even be in the cockpit. So nice little view in here. Of course, they gotta always shoot me. Keep flaring. I do not want to die. I do not want to die. Okay, good. Hopefully the AGMs will take care of it. I don't think they are. Yeah, I don't think they... Are the AGMs going to take care of it? I think they're going to take care of it. Yeah, let's go, missiles. See, all your problems can be solved by destroying people. It looks like we've been damaged. I don't know where, though. I don't know what's missing on us. I only finished this plane today, so I don't know all, like... I haven't memorized everything on here, so I don't know what's missing. I guess maybe just a part of it's on fire. What in the world? Yikes. I mean, I wouldn't want to be on fire if I was a plane. I mean, I wouldn't want to be on fire even now as a human, so, yeah. Alright, let's just land in the desert, because I think the airport is all the way over there, and the video, I think, would be too long. Alright, let's go down. Oh, we still have missiles. 2 missiles. And a lot of rocket pods. There are some other planes that I've made, but they're not really good. Oh, we have no more air brake. That's what it is. Yeah, because I'm pressing the brake button, and it's not working. Great. Okay, none of my planes are great at landing. It's just the way I've built them, where they keep twisting on their side. I think that's the issue. So, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed the planes that I've built. I might do another video on my older planes. Thank you so much for watching the video, and if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like it, and if you didn't enjoy the video, make sure when you dislike it, you flip your phone upside down. And with that, bye.